The Jesus Shot and the National Dixie Rodeo controversies, which came up in the months following the last time we were together, got to the question of whether, again, under the banner of ethics, it was your policy at the agency to use taxpayer dollars for private trips or private purposes. Texas Rangers investigated at least one of those.
That was not my policy.
No, but that was the allegation.
That's the allegation,
You said
not
it was
my
not your
policy.
policy. No, I understand that. But the allegation was he's using state funds to go to Oklahoma to get this Jesus Shot, or he's going to Mississippi to compete in a National Dixie Rodeo. You were investigated, and ultimately nothing came of that stuff.
Right.
But you understand that in politics, perception is as important as reality.
Sure.
You know, they convict you on page A1, they acquit you on page C23. What a lot of people remember is Jesus Shot, he spent state taxpayer dollars to go to the rodeo and all that. I know that you were effectively exonerated of that, but would you not do that again if you could go back in time?
You know, here's where that happened. That all happened within my first 30 days of office. Maybe we probably should do something about this, but when you become the ag commissioner, unlike a county judge or a DPS officer or a county prosecutor or a commissioner, they all send you to commissioner school or judges school to kind of train you, to get ready for that job.
Right.
When you take over this $6 billion agency, they just hand you the keys and there it is.
Well, you didn't have to run for it. I mean, it's not like we forced you to do the job.
I'm just trying to explain why this came about.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to learn how to run this agency. So I make an appointment with the Secretary of Agriculture in Oklahoma. So I go to Oklahoma. We get hung up at the airport over a car rental. I'm not approved. Should have been approved. I can't get the car. I missed my appointment. And so when I return from Oklahoma, before, and this is where the papers get it wrong, before any complaints filed, any newspaper story, I reimburse the state for the trip. I go to Mississippi, same way. I did not enter the rodeo, by the way. I met with the Commissioner of Agriculture twice down there, but because she was a campaign supporter and mentor, I didn't count that as a state trip. I had a meeting set up with the Catfish Institute, Roger Barlow down there, and that one fell through. So immediately when I got back, I reimbursed the state for that trip.
Right.
Long before anybody ever filed a complaint.
So this is much ado about
George Soros Group, Progress Texas, is the one that filed the complaints. Of course, as you said, the Texas Rangers have to, if there's a complaint filed, they have to investigate.
Yeah.
Found nothing. Rosemary Lindbergh, DA here in Travis County, said, no, nothing here.
Yeah. So this is all, again, nothing. If your opponents or anybody or your political opponents bring up the question of these trips or the use of state taxpayer deals, there's nothing to that.
There's nothing to it.
Right.